Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. DAPs.
And I'm Johnny 5.
Why are you Johnny 5?
It's not really an appropriate question today.
Yeah. So you may have noticed things are a little different tonight. And before we start anything at all, we want to remind you that you should not do anything that we're doing at home. It's legitimately one of those times where you just don't want to do what we're doing because
I would say most of the time people don't want to do what we're doing, but
and you don't want to do what we're doing.
I don't want to do what we're doing.
So let's explain what we're doing.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
So the movie Frankenweenie is coming out soon. I don't need this. I just felt like I needed to hold something.
I'm gonna stand over there.
Yeah, it's
maybe
I
can grab this.
Sure.
Frankenweenie's coming out. Tragically enough, dear little Wendy, who you've seen hop up many a time, was taken from us prematurely at a very young age of 3, and
it's young for dogs.
It is. That's what, 21?
Yeah.
Is that right? Dog age?
Yeah.
Yeah. So at 21, she had a very exciting birthday party and did not survive, apparently.
Yeah.
And
but there's hope.
There is, because we saw that there's this movie called Frankenweenie coming out, where you can reanimate the dead.
Yes.
So tonight we thought we would reanimate the dead. So the first thing you need to do to reanimate the dead is find a corpse.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's silly to try and reanimate something that's already alive.
Yeah.
As it turns out, that has the opposite effect,
and
as we found out when we were practicing this.
And it smells wonderful.
Delicious, though, apparently.
You don't eat meat.
That's why I said apparently.
So the second thing you need to do is make sure that the corpse is really dead. And
oh yeah. That's I would.
Yep. It's definitely dead.
Not living. Got it.
It's true. They do. Never mind.
I don't think I want to know. Okay.
Safety tip though.
Yes.
Because the same thing that can bring people or animals back to life can also kill them. So you want to be safe, and this is we're gonna re-stress. Don't
try
do
this at home,
because I really had to convince him we wanted to do this.
Yeah. I'm still not sold on it, but it's too late because we're filming.
Yeah, and so last night we went out to the garden, and you dug. I didn't know you could do manual labor, but you can. And we got the dog Wendy, and now she's here, and so now we need to prepare her for reanimation. What do we need to do? What important things?
Well, as it turns out, basically to reanimate. Can we clean that somehow? Is there
no?
Is there a little bit, just scrape off some of the. Okay.
Yeah, you keep talking and I'll keep working.
But basically to reanimate a thing, you need to jumpstart the brain and get the electricity.
She was more than a thing. She was
the
beloved pet.
Right, if you're reanimating a beloved pet, then you need some wires. You should probably strip the end of that. It's called wire.
I'm putting her foot back on.
Oh, okay. We're not at the wiring. Okay. So you want to run some wires into the brain. In doing research, I couldn't figure out exactly where, so just plug them in wherever.
It's good to have it in a pan too, because it's dripping.
Yes, and that'll keep everything pretty well contained, I would hope.
I hope so too. It's gross.
Did you wash your hand? Don't touch my. Okay. There's not a lot in there that'll help. That might help.
If I could see it. Okay, what else do we need to do?
That's basically it. Is just wire up the brain, and make sure that all the pieces are attached, because if you just run electricity into something, it'll reanimate whatever it has access to. So make sure it has access to the completed.
Don't drop that. That's not so good.
Well,
can you hold this up for me?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Dude.
Check out my site.
Another dead thing we should reanimate.
Ew.
You okay?
Yeah.
Better you than me.
Better than it.
Huh.
Okay.
It was more than an it. It was a Wendy. Okay.
Okay. Wendy is in one piece again.
Okay.
Now here's the
close
fun
enough.
part. This is the part I've been looking forward to for 2 days.
Yep.
Since we lost Wendy, my first thought was, what better way to reanimate? Because we don't have lightning.
Yeah. And waiting for lightning is going to take too long.
But we have something much better. We can make our own lightning. Because we have...
Yeah.
Yep. Jumper cables.
For those of you who I hope you can't see this, because...
what did it say online about jumper cables?
That they're extremely dangerous and you shouldn't play with them, is what it
Sounds about
said.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to do what we're doing at home. We managed to get a car into the studio, which is an unnatural place for it to be.
Hey, but give one away now.
You get a car, and you get a car.
Can you lift this up, and I'll start connecting
maybe
while you keep talking.
If
How
you
does
put-
this work?
So if basically you want to make a differential, so
Okay,
put
so
one
there.
clip on one side and
Okay.
the other clip on the other side, so that the electricity goes across the head through the brain, and it'll figure out where it needs to be.
Now, there is
Okay.
a risk here of fire damage.
There's a risk of fire,
And
electrocution.
I'd like to tell you that there's a hose just outside, so we're good for that. And
we have a couple people who are, if not trained, they've looked up on Google what to do.
that was you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why
What did it-
shouldn't I be
yeah.
closer to the?
Maybe,
Anyway,
but it worked
probably
in the
good.
movie, and Frankenweenie's an amazing movie, and I'm hearing amazing things about it, so you can go out and see it. But if it works there, it'll work here, right?
Did it work there?
Sure.
Okay. Then
Has anybody seen it yet here?
is
No?
there anything else we can do to stall for
It
time
worked
before
in
we
Young
have to actually try this?
Frankenstein. It worked in Young Frankenstein.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
So it'll be fine. Yeah, I saw the preview. It's
Yeah.
great. So so what we're gonna do is we have some of our production team ready to start the car. So if you would plug this in. Oh, and we might have plugged in a little bit of low voltage into the studio also.
Yeah, I
So,
grounded it.
Okay, good. So if you can put the ignition in, and go ahead, start it up.
I think I grounded it wrong.
Thanks. That worked wonderfully. Okay, this wasn't so good.
Try this.
Here we go.
Okay,
Oh,
we got it.
oh.
Hey!
Hold on, let's take them off
Okay,
first.
okay.
Let's hold
Get
it.
the-
Hold it. Yeah. There's
Okay,
one.
so there's-
Don't cross them.
Okay.
Don't cross them.
Uh-huh.
Don't cross them. Oh, this is working. This is working. It's alive.
That worked a
She's
little better than it
alive!
should have. Okay, cool.
She worked.
Yay! Yay!
You made
Welcome
it.
back. Oh, this is.
It's
She's-
alive.
okay.
And how are you?
Uh-huh. Did it? Is this?
This looks just like the movie.
Uh-huh.
How are you? Okay, so I think that's about all the time we have for this week. Now you know how to reanimate a dog. Hello. And we've taught you how to make your own Frankenweenie, I think, huh?
I think so.
It's
You're
way-
a Frankenweenie.
It's way better than a hot dog. So we'll see you around the corner.
Geek out.